Okay, so let's have a closer look at the section on the process of desalination.
Well, I just need to outline the principle of the process, don't I?
Uh-huh, yes, yes. You need to explain first what desalination means.
Well, I want to start by referring to a natural form of desalination. And to say that a seabird filters salt out of seawater in its throat.
Okay, that's interesting. So they just spit the salt out, do they?
Yes.
Right, that's a good introduction. Then you can go on to describe the mechanical process.
Yes, well, the first stage is the collection. It involves a large plant that collects the water. Actually, it goes through a canal, and that passes the water into the plant, which treats it, you know?
Removes all the rubbish.
Yes.
So the treatment's the second stage. What happens next?
Well, the next stage is that it goes through a lot of pipes until it reaches the point where the salt is removed.
Okay, so that's the next point on your chart.
Yes. I can talk about this quite a lot. The salt's separated from fresh water.
Right. The water passes through a membrane.
Not exactly. That's the whole thing. The seawater has to be forced, pumped, and a lot of pressure is involved.
You need to make that point. Explain that the water doesn't go freely.
No, because the salt is heavy. This is the really expensive part of the process.
Okay. So after that, what happens?
Well, there's some more treatment after the high-pressure filtering process, but eventually the system produces fresh water.
Okay. It might be good to mention what's left over.
Salt, and that's a really big problem.
Where does it go?
After the desalination process, the substance that remains, it's called brine, it's a very salty substance and it goes back, usually into the sea. It's not good for fish, though. It damages marine life.
Well, you can discuss that in the next section of your presentation.
Yeah. So, anyway, a lot of the fresh water that's produced is used for human consumption.
Uh-huh, yes, and...
It's also used for irrigation, for watering farmland.
Great. Well, you've mentioned some of the disadvantages there.